everybody doing this morning? Saturday morning, 6:20 a.m., 86 degrees outside. On this Saturday morning. Yep. We'll see how it is today. A couple clouds here and there. Hit the notification all bell, so you'll see when I come on live. Welcome. How's everybody this morning? Going to work today. Be on here probably about 45 to 50 minutes. I'll read the chat when I get to work. Welcome. Alrighty. See the nice skies. Got some nice clouds up there. Might help with the heat a little bit. Alrighty. Make sure you check out the amazing channel list. Go check out the hello. Go check out the family and friends list. Go check out the community tab. Got some great channels there on that channel list. And we got some great channels on the family and friends list. Channels like James Guide, we got Iron Dog, we have My Animal House, we have Kurtwood, we have TNT Balls, we have KY Constrictors, we got Derek's Reptiles, we have Keys Constrictors. We have Spider Mom. We have Mark the Spider Guy. We got Sherry, Matt Cat. She's trying to reach 300 to give a giveaway. I think she needs about 18. So go check her out. Go check out also Rodriguez Reptiles. Say a prayer for his son. His name is Lucius. He's fighting cancer. He's only like 4 years old. Say some prayers for him. Prayers for Catfish Terry. Yeah, he was in the hospital recently. I think he's out again, but he's having heart problems. Go check out all those amazing channels. Go check out Fantastic Guru. Go check out Nitro. Go check out Sherry. It's another Sherry. You can find it in my community tab. Go check out all them amazing channels. Check out Zelda. He's from Indonesia. He does Hot Wheels. Check out Tony's Diecast. He does Hot Wheels also. Venus Martinez. She's from Canada. She gets people to join each other. She's bilingual, speaks English and Spanish. Habla Español. So go check out all them amazing channels on that community tab. If I forgot anybody, you can always watch the videos, leave me a comment on there. That way I can answer it and go check out your channel if I'm not already connected to you. So how's everybody doing this morning? Good. Yeah, I dropped off the Mustang, getting the transmission rebuilt on it, getting some new shocks and struts on it. Here's the part of the internet where the internet goes in and out, guys, so we'll see how we do today. Yeah, I don't know what it is. Some days it's good, some days it's bad. Welcome. Everybody go check out each other's channels that are in the chat. I'll read the chat when I get to work. Yeah, sun is trying to peek out over the clouds there. Still hiding there, which is good. Only 87 outside now, but it's only 6:27 in the morning, so it's going to get in the hundreds like usual. Yeah, humidity was bad yesterday. Yep. Not too much traffic today. Guess everybody took a break today. Welcome everybody. Yeah, I checked on the jumping spider. He's doing fine. Probably feed him this Wednesday coming up. Get him another mealworm. Yeah, the tarantula out in the wild's still doing good. It finally showed its face. Finally came out after 3.5 months of hiding. But I don't know. We'll see what if. There's a bunch of little holes all over the place over there, so I don't know if the tarantula had babies or not. If it did, then they got their own little caves now. Or we don't know. We'll see what comes out of them holes, maybe. Haven't seen anything. All I see is dirt coming out. Dirt. more and more dirt every day, digging deeper and deeper, trying to get away from the heat. Too hot up top. Yep, not too bad traffic today. Yeah, I remember when I first started driving. We back in the '70s. You got free driver training at the schools, the high schools. You had a class of driver training, and they had like a machine where you would sit down and drive. Like like almost like a video game. People would like run in front of you, or you'd have to stop, have to turn the steering wheel right or left. Yeah, it was pretty good. Then they take you out. Well, you had to pass a written test first. Then once you pass the written test, then you would go to on driver training. And on the driver training, we had an instructor. He would take you in a vehicle, and he would tell you where to go, and you drive around. And it was pretty simple. I mean, I don't know. I was kind of like those kind of persons that easily learn stuff. Didn't have a problem driving. So I was driving at the age of 16 already, and got my car. You know, I purchased this car from one of the guys that used to live with my grandmother, one of the foster kids. Yeah, he was in high school, and he had a Mercury Marquise with a 429 engine. Well, because he was going to go into the military, he was going to go and join the Marines. So I'm like, hey, you know what? I'll buy the car off of you. I was saving money. I'd been working in the summers and had a part-time job after work. From school. Where you go work somewhere. I was working as a mechanic helper at the Border Patrol, where they have the Border Patrol vehicles. We take out transmissions, do brakes, and stuff like that. So did that for about 3 or 4 months. Yeah, and then so I got the car. Then I ended up painting it. Did a paint job on it. It was a 2-door Mercury Marquis. Had electric seats, electric windows, electric power antenna in the back. You know, and it had a regular radio. They didn't back then. If you were lucky, you would get one with a cassette player. But yeah, they were. There was some cars, that had more luxury. But and then those cars, I believe that 7. So I think it only had the lap, the seatbelt. Yeah. So then I'm driving. So I had already passed my driver training. So all I just had to do was go to the DMV and get my license. But I hadn't done that, and but I was driving the car like that without a license. And I didn't even think about the tags on it. Because they expire once a year. Well, apparently they had expired, and I didn't notice. So I'm driving the car like that. Then all of a sudden, I'm going to the gas station, and then I see a CHP behind me, and he like right when I'm turning into the gas station, he turned the lights on. And I'm like, oh shit, what did I do? So then I pull into the gas station. It was one of these gas stations where you pull in, put gas. Then once you put gas, you drive out and you pay the guy at the exit. There's only one entrance, one exit. So the CHP guy goes up to the window and license and registration and all that stuff. Back then you didn't need insurance, but I believe I had liability. You can get liability insurance, but you didn't have to. I mean, back then you really didn't have to prove anything; you just paid for it. Now, if you don't have a license, you can't get insurance. You have to prove it, and then you have to have insurance, or else they'll take away your license too. So then the guy is all like, well, and I go, well, I don't have a license. I just have my, the paper that shows that I passed the driver training at high school. But I'm going to go get my license already. I just haven't gone. So the cop goes, well, when you finish putting gas, just see me out there, out at on the exit. So yeah, so I paid the gas and then parked over there, and then he's all like, well, he goes, we started checking out the car, checking the tires, make sure that they were all good, to see if he can get me on anything else, He goes, you weren't driving bad. You were signaling, you did everything right. Only thing is, your tags are expired, so you need to get those. I go, okay, I'll get those. And, you don't have a license. He goes, on the tags, it's just like a fix-it ticket. Get the tags. And then the license, he goes, well, I'm going to put on the ticket, so that when you go see the judge, and then I didn't even have, and then I had to go to juvenile court, because they didn't have, because I mean, I wasn't even old enough to be going to the regular court. So then he's all like, all right on there that if you have your license, they're not going to they're not going to suspend your license or anything, because, I was driving, for a while like that, and then I remember a guy, I used to cruise around with some friends and they're all like, hey man, aren't you afraid you're going to get a ticket? I go, I don't have a license. What are they going to do? Take away my license? I used to joke. But, so finally I got my license, went to the court date, showed them my license, and they said, oh, okay, you're fine. So everything was fine. But yeah, that was kind of funny. And I've been driving ever since, for a lot of years. So, you always want to drive safe. Be courteous to other drivers. You never know who you're going to piss off. Try not to cut anybody off. We all are going to do it once in a long life. Hopefully they're not going to be murderers and try to kill you and follow you and try to road rage, like those videos where the guy, he's all like, he gets out of the truck, starts yelling at the guy, then the guy comes out of the vehicle and he's huge. He's like almost 7 feet tall, and he's like, oh shit. You never know, man. The guy might have a knife, he might have a gun. People are crazy, man. You piss somebody off, they might shoot you or kill you just for a stupid thing. I remember the guy that was working with me at the Border Patrol. He was also in high school. We were like, at the time, I think we were like 16. Yeah, I think we're like maybe 15, 16 years old. And, because you could work, as long as you got permission from your parents that you were allowed to work. But then you were only allowed to work so many hours. You couldn't work a lot of hours. And so I remember seeing him on a Friday, and then the next Monday when I went to work, I'm like, hey, where's the other guy, And he goes, oh no, he's not. Haven't you heard? The guy died. I'm like, what? Yeah, somebody killed him. I'm like, whoa, shit. Yeah, I guess he went to like one of those arcades, and where they play games and stuff. Well, in the arcade they also have like pool tables. So there was this guy, playing pool there, and he accidentally bumped him. And the guy like, oh, he's all, he tells him, oh, I'm sorry, didn't mean to bump into you, And the guy's all like, yeah, don't worry, no problem. But later on, during the night, when it was time to go home, him and his friends, well, they weren't that great friends, because when the other guy, the one that he bumped, and he had some other people with him, they confronted him, and so the other guys took off running, and And then the other guy, he stabbed him. He stabbed him from behind a bunch of times, you know, and I think he punctured his kidneys. So he took off running also, you know, at nighttime, you know, they were chasing him. And then, you know, he jumped a couple of fences and stuff like that. And then, you know, he was hiding somewhere in some bushes, you know, afraid that they were going to find him. And, but he didn't realize, you know, because, you know, when when you're scared, you know, the adrenaline, you know, makes your blood pump faster, and you know, you don't feel pain or anything, you know, sometimes. So he didn't think he was hurt that bad, and he was bleeding, and he ended up bleeding to death, you know, hiding in the bushes. You know, he started feeling, I guess, you know, he's lost so much blood that he pretty much just fell asleep, died. And then the owner of the property found him the next morning, you know, that he was stabbed. I don't know if they ever found who did it, you know. But yeah, that was, I mean, he didn't even make it out of high school, man. So you never know, man. Always watch what you're doing and be careful when you leave somewhere and somebody's, you know, behind you. You know, you gotta keep an eye. You never know, man. You know, he thought he was gonna be okay, but no. He didn't make it. Yeah, and then when I went to automotive school, this was like in '79 after I graduated. Went to automotive school in Arizona, in Glendale, Arizona. Went to AAI. Yeah, I was with some friends over there, and then all of a sudden, this guy's all like, "Hey, you want to?" I mean, I wasn't drinking, and he's all like, "Hey, I'm gonna go get some more. I'm gonna go get some more beer." You know. So he's all like, "Oh, okay." I'm like, "I'll go with you." You know, and in Arizona, back in the '70s, it was '79, '80. Like in the intersections to turn left, there was no arrow. You know, you had to pull into the middle of the intersection and wait till it turned yellow, and then if it was clear, then you'd make a left turn. You know, but it was kind of you know, really well, I guess we're gonna have to stop up ahead. Road work. Yeah, so yeah, so then the so then he's all like, yeah, I'm okay. And I even asked him, "Are you sure you're okay to drive?" And he's all like, yeah, I'm okay. It's like, okay, are you sure? Because, you know, he'd already been drinking, but he was driving okay. And then you know, he's He's like right there, waiting at the light. Once it turned yellow, then he's gonna turn. But then I noticed there's a truck coming, like flying. He's running. He's gonna be running the red light. And I told him step on it because it was gonna hit us on my side. So he's all like steps on it. Once he steps on it, back then nobody wore seatbelts. There was no seatbelt law. So then I'm like, oh shoot, this truck's gonna hit us. So I kind of braced myself, my legs. I kind of bent my knees and kind of put my arm on the door panel, waiting for the hit from the truck. And then all of a sudden, he hit us, but my friend stepped on the gas. So if he would have done that, the truck would have hit right where I was. But he ended up hitting the back right at the back wheel. So he knocked out the back window and the back windshield. It all broke. And then we ended up pointing the other way. We were like going east. We ended up pointing west by the end of the time. And it's so true, as they say, when like an accident happens or stuff like that, everything goes like in slow motion. And like they say, your life flashes before your eyes, kind of. It was kind of like that. And then I like turned, like, and I saw the truck because I turned my face. I didn't want any glass to hit me in the face. And then once I felt the blow. Then I turned that way, and I see the truck, and it's spinning us around, and truck is like flying over us, flipping upside down. And then once we stopped, I was like, the adrenaline, I like opened the door and got out of the vehicle, and went to the sidewalk. And then the guy like jumped out of the truck, it's like, it was your fault and this and that. We're like, what? You ran the red light. The cops showed up and everybody, and then I'm like, oh man, he had been drinking. But they did a sobriety test. I guess the accident kind of woke him up because the cop asked him, he's all like, have you been drinking? He goes, oh, I had maybe one beer. And then he made him, touch his nose, walk a straight line, and so he didn't get him for drunk driving. So, they made a court date. We went to court. My friend, he got a lawyer, and he was prepared. The other guy didn't get a lawyer. He thought he was going to get away with it. I mean, it was two of us, two witnesses, saying that he ran the red light, and then the speed that he was going. So the guy lost the case. He ended up having to pay for everything, with his insurance. But the vehicle was messed up. The wheel was all. He's all, you think you can drive it? Yeah, I can drive it home. He drove it home, and we were only like a block away from the apartments that we were at. Oh, and then before the court date, the guy tried to be all, because the guy that was driving, he was like a little guy, man. He was like he was under 5 feet tall. And, I was 5'8", about 200 and something pounds, about 220, 230. And, this guy, he thought he was going to go intimidate him at his apartment. He shows up with this big guy with him, but then he didn't know that his roommate was this guy that was like 6'10" or 6'11". He probably weighed about 300, 400 pounds, So he knocked on the door, and then we answered it, and it was this guy. And me and the friend came out, and we're like, what? Oh, no, we're going to see you in court now. well, no, we're gonna handle this now and this and that. So his roommate came on and goes, what's going on? And he's all like, oh shoot, yeah. He got scared, and then he goes, what do you want? So, oh, no, nothing. His attitude changed all of a sudden. It's like, so he said, yeah, we'll see you in court, and yeah, we saw him in court. Yes, his dumbass lost because he wasn't prepared. He thought he had the right of way, but you don't have the right of way if you run a red light, So yeah, man, it was crazy. I was like, dang. I go, if you wouldn't have stepped on the gas, man, maybe I might not have survived the accident. You never know. Could have broke my neck or whatever, you know. And then I remember after the accident, I got in the car and I saw underneath the dash, like where the glove box was, I left like two marks of my knees, where they hit, and then also on the armrest, not the armrest, but the door panel, like my arm like left an indentation there also. I didn't break any bones, but it was crazy, man. That was about the only accident that I was ever in. That was pretty bad. And then I think I've got maybe three speeding tickets. But other than that, I mean, nothing reckless. Always try to drive safe. Yeah, got some blue skies with a little bit of clouds out there today. So it's gonna be a nice hot day today. Probably be 106 or 107 today. Yep. Yeah, so I'm gonna check on the tarantula out there, see any more new critters, any more new bugs or snakes. I haven't seen any snakes yet except for that dead one. Seen a lot of jackrabbits. But we'll see. Gotta make some more of those videos of the jumping spider. Been pretty active lately. Yeah, it's not active after it eats. Pretty much after it eats, it's kind of full, so it kind of goes hides somewhere, to digest its meal. Yeah. But yeah, that was a crazy accident. You know, you see everything all in slow motion. You know, it's only like a couple of seconds, but yet you see it like real slow. You know, your mind like slows everything down. You know, it's kind of like in the movies when they show a slow motion accident, kind of like the Matrix. Yep. Yeah. So how's everybody doing today? Hopefully everybody's good. Welcome. As soon as I get to work, I'll be reading the chat. So like I said, don't forget to check out all those channels. You know, like Nitro Free. So check out the community tab. And if anybody that has already 500 subscribers, you'll get your community tab. Make sure you use it. It's real simple. Just click on somebody's live or any video, and if you want to share it out, you know, click the share button where it says share. Then it'll bring up the community tab, and then you can share it out. You know, share out other channels. I mean, I'll put on sometimes my channel on there, but if you look at my channel, I'm always promoting other channels on there. You know, go check out their channels. They got all kinds of different kind of channels on there: food channels, fishing channels, magna fishing channels, bloggers, gamers, road channels, paranormal channels, models channels, like people that build models, like John Paul, POL. He does models. A lot of people doing Hot Wheels. Go check out Catfish Terry. He's got an amazing channel also. He does. He hasn't been doing fishing lately because he hasn't been feeling good. But he does a lot of other stuff. He does giveaways, plays music. You know, all kinds of other stuff. But check him out on my community tab. Yep. So remember to share every these other channels out. Make sure you watch their videos. Make sure you leave a comment. I always answer all my comments. It's easier to find you. Yeah, so keep spreading the love, guys. Too much hate out there in the real world. We don't need no more hate in the YouTube. You know, people always, going talking stuff about other channels. You know, if you don't like what you see, then change the channel. Check out somebody else's channel. You know, it's always that way. You know, you don't have to. You don't have to watch their stuff if you don't like it. You know, and if they're doing unless they're doing something illegal, then I would say report them. But because you don't want to be treating people badly. Let's see who was in here. Let's see. Zelda, what's up? What's up? Welcome. Yes, MDT, welcome. Yes, go check her out. I have her on my community tab also. MDT, she's from the Philippines. Guitar Shocker, what's up? Happy UK, what's up? Johnny Smalls, what's up? Welcome. Oh, thanks a lot, man. Thanks for everybody that subscribed. Yes, I did hit the 800. Just keep putting out them videos, as they say. Hey, Billy, welcome, Billy. Hey, Guru, welcome, Guru. Hey, Bud, welcome. Jay, welcome. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon to everybody. The chemical trails. Angie, welcome. What's up? Yes, so thanks everybody for coming in and spending some time with me while I go to work. Don't forget to hit the like button. Don't forget to share out the live. Hit the notification bell all, so that way you'll get notified when I put out a new video or whenever I go live again. I pretty much go live, let's see, Saturdays, Sundays, Mondays, and Tuesdays, and then Wednesdays also. The times are different on all of them. It's just, when I probably Sundays, Saturdays and Sundays would be around this time. Mondays and Tuesdays usually in the evening, and then Wednesdays about probably in the afternoon, my time. But yeah, usually the one that I do really long is usually the Wednesday one, because that's on my day off. Then I don't have to go nowhere. Do that one at home. But thanks everybody for coming in. Let's see who else came in. Shocker, what's up? Stock Explorer, what's up? Welcome. Yeah, so just, thank you for coming in and spending some time. Hopefully I didn't bore you to death. But God bless you, everybody. Have a good one. As Keys says,
from Keys Constrictor says, call your mama, tell her you love her because you don't know how long you're going to have her. That's his only regret, that his mom passed away. He's in his 40s, and his mom passed away when he was young. But go hug somebody, tell them you love them, because you never know. We're not guaranteed, our life every day. You got to live one day at a time, man. We don't know if we're going to be here tomorrow. So God bless everybody. Have a good one. Till next time. Bye bye.